Take it? Okay.
Excuse me, lass.
Yes.
Could you do me a favour and ask them if my chicken is ready?
Yes, of course.
It's been 20 minutes already.
Muddy, there's a customer waiting for his chicken here. It's been 20 minutes.
Yes, I know. It's coming right now.
It's coming. It won't be long.
I could have done that.
I'm sorry, you could have done...
I could have just shouted to the kitchen myself and asked them about my chicken.
Okay, but that's what you asked me to do.
But I expected you, like to do something, to actually walk into the kitchen, do something about it.
I wouldn't normally...
Do anything, right? Work. Bloody millennials, you lot, aren't you? Don't want to do anything.
No, I would and I could, but it's just not my job.
Nothing ever is your job, is it? With your generation, nothing ever is your job.
Excuse me?
Nothing ever is your job. You want the latest iPhone, skinny latte, almond milk, Greta wants to close down the whole world when you feel like it.
I work my ass off here.
Well, you don't even want to walk to the kitchen to ask about my food. What kind of waitress is that?
I'm not a...
What? You're just like all the rest of your generation. You want everything to just magically appear like in a puff of smoke. You don't actually want to do any work. I bet you still live at home, don't you?
Yeah, actually. But that's because I take care of my...
You see, bloody spongers, a lot of you. And you always blame it on my generation, but actually you're the problem.
How am I blaming?
You're all so bloody self-centered. You can't even ride a bike. All you want is your iPhones and texting all the time. You can't go anywhere without air conditioning or taxis. You even want to call Gojek all the time for food you didn't even cook. You lot caused all of this mess. And now you're blaming us.
Oh, yeah? And how did us lot come in then? We didn't just happen magically by accident. Your generation created us. You raised us this way.
Well, we thought you would grow up just like we did, poking each other in the eye with sticks and throwing mud at each other and having a good time.
Oh, yeah, and you think that's a good way to grow up?
Well, it's better than what you lot are doing now. You're all doing, well, basically doing nothing. I tell you what, why don't you think about moving out from your parents, getting a job, taking a wee bit of responsibility?
Responsibility? You know, for the record,
A bloody broken record by the sound of it. I mean, what do? You don't do anything. You just sit around talking, complaining, but you actually do nothing.
Well, luckily we don't have to listen to someone like you. Parce que t'as aussi vraiment.
You probably should, though. I mean, you people, you need a wake-up call. Maybe you even need a war or something to get you to serve your country. You see, you didn't even want to serve your country.
Did you?
I did. 22 years in the
No,
Royals.
but I mean, did you actually serve in a war? Like directly in one?
We had a few punch-ups with the Irish, but of course when we were facing the Russians, we were just getting pissed in pubs in Germany, but that's
There are
beside the point.
plenty other ways of serving our country without having to kill someone.
You alluding to the bullshit about those who sit at home and wait.
They also serve who only stand and wait.
What?
Thousands at his bidding speed, and post o'er the land and ocean, without rest, they also serve who only stand and wait.
There's a sitting in there somewhere, definitely.
No, there isn't. It's Milton's Sonnet 19. Milton! Sonnet? Like a poem?
You see? just proved my point. I mean, we paid for all your expensive education, and the best you can do is find yourself a job here as a waitress.
I don't just work in the restaurant.
Say that again, I bet you haven't done a full day's work here since you started.
Chicken cordon bleu.
Putain, Madé, ça fait 1000 fois que je te dis c'est chicken cordon bleu.
Finally! Please, s'il vous plaît, madame. Venez ici, hein?
Oui, bien sûr. Bon appétit.
Time for a rest already?
No, I just want to know what you think of it.
Why?
Because I don't just work in this restaurant. I own it. And 2 others like it. And no, it wasn't started with the help of a boyfriend or my family. I started them on my own.
I'm impressed. And you know what? This is actually really good. But the service is shite. Next time, maybe I should order my Gojek from one of your other restaurants, and we'll see which plate gets here first.